Hello and welcome Year 9, who are fast becoming Year 10, to GCSE History. Let me first congratulate you on making the fantastic choice of selecting to do GCSE History here at St Peter's. What we've got today is an introductory video to the first topic that you'll be looking at GCSE, which is health and the people. Now, health and the people is a development study, i.e. how things have changed over time. We will be charting the history of medical surgery, public health, wacky and bizarre diseases and treatments from around about the ancient world all the way up to present day. Our title for today's video tutorial is How has medicine changed over time? One of the key parts of the course is to know when key events took place and to make sure you have them in chronological order. Now, there will be different time periods that we'll be focusing on throughout Year 10. We will start by looking at the Middle Ages, we'll be looking at the Renaissance period, we'll be going into industrial Britain of the 18th and 19th century, and all the way up to 20th century modern history. In a moment, I'm going to show you a series of pictures of key moments from the course. See if you can identify the medical marvel, but also where you would place it on a timeline such as this. Here are the 6 events represented in pictorial format. Pause the video and see if you can work out what these represent before progressing with the video tutorial. So, did you get them? Many of these you would have encountered in your course here at Key Stage 3. The first one is the Black Death. The second one is The Lady and the Lamp, Florence Nightingale and her contributions to the Crimean War. The birth of the NHS. The ghastly feat of Trenchfoot from the First World War. Here we have William Harvey as part of the Renaissance, New Thinking on Medicine. Here he is taking a university seminar on the circulation of the blood. And finally, our local hero from the course, Edward Jenner, the discovery of smallpox vaccination. Now, did you manage to get them in chronological order though? You should have them in a format which looks a bit like this. What I'd like you to do is add the key events to your timeline and take a moment to research each event and person and explain why it would be that they would be considered important to the story of medical improvements. Pause the video and give yourself an opportunity to research this further. Now, a course that covers over 1,000 years of medical history will undoubtedly have to have some people that don't make the cut. However, these 4 individuals that you can see on the video now are 4 that I feel earn their right to be on the course. These 4 people are Dr. Charles Drew, who was involved in the Blood for Britain campaign. We have Constantine the African, who translated advanced Arabic medicine into Latin to assist the medical process in medieval Europe. We also have Metrodora, who was an ancient Greek author who was most famous for the oldest medical book for treating illnesses for females. And finally, Elizabeth Blackwell, the first female doctor to receive a degree in the United States. Now again, what I would like you to do is to place these 4 people, these unsung heroes in my opinion of medicine, onto your timeline. And again, I'd like you to research each event, the person, and explain why it is important to the story of medical improvement. But the final task I'd like you to participate in relation to this video tutorial is to select an individual who you think deserves a key role on the course and explain why. Defend them passionately, and perhaps we can get in contact with the exam board to say that this individual deserves to be in our course for the exam. So, our final thoughts. Hopefully today's lesson has given you a taste of the GCSE course, and I'm sure that your current teacher will be really interested to hear your passionate defence of one of the unsung heroes of the story of medicine. Next week, we will start to look at the medical practices of the ancient world, looking at Hippocrates and Galen and making a real good, solid start to the GCSE course. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found it useful.